Hi, I'm Jason Bross. My son is a student here at the Rebecca School, Dylan Bross. And I've actually known about the Rebecca School for a number of years. We live on Staten Island. Of course, the school is in Midtown Manhattan. And we've had the idea that it would be a great environment for my son for a while. I never really thought it was viable to send him here. I just presumed that since we were on Staten Island and this school is in Midtown Manhattan, it would be geographically prohibitive. I knew it's a private school, which, was probably out of our range. But some things happened in the environment where my son was in the public school. The programs available got less and less appropriate. They had a harder time managing him. And it got to such a critical point where even the principal and vice principal would call me over and say, we can't handle him here. What do you want to do? It's like, well, I don't know what to do. This is you're the Board of Ed. Shouldn't you advise an appropriate setting for my son? And they never could, they never did, they never tried. It was only, we can't handle him here. What do you want to do? Meanwhile, he was slipping into oblivion under the care of the public school system, literally to the extent that any language he had stopped. He had some language, it got to nothing. He was terrified of every move. He got very self-injurious. And, that's when I called the admissions director, Liz O'Shea. Walking into the Rebecca School, it was like just moving into just a haven that you knew was going to be, what it needed to be for our son. You went from a place where people were just punching the clock to a really nurturing environment where everybody, you could see, all the staff loved the children. They were individuals. They got into the child's world and really got what it took to connect with them and involve them in what they needed to be doing. And at that point, it's like, my son needs to be here. This place is his only salvation. Dylan has made such incredible strides. After 6 weeks in the Rebecca School, the language was coming back. He was having fun again. He was laughing. He was seeking out, the kind of enjoyment that he'd always craved as a baby. He's 10 years old now. I would get phone calls from friends who bumped into Dylan on the street, totally transformed. Hey Jay, I saw Dylan. He looked at me. He smiled. He said hi, and it just blew me away. I had to call and tell you that.
Nice 9 and 10. Thank you. That was fun. That was